Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Of the 2024 WNBA Draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
I am infinite.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? Brianna Stu, nah, 2 letters, CC, must see TV, shooting from the deep, wake up, the folk sleepy, beastly, couldn't lock it down in the precinct, hit the John Cena, get you can't see me, easy, R.I.P. the GG, love to play with GG, out with the old, we the leaders of the new school, I let them all in points and times, still they won't anoint my kind, I know that I'm on point in kind, arrived at the appointed time, bottom line, don't avoid the bust, yeah, we in the gym all day, shooting logo threes, hit the rim, no way, see the swishes sweets, they got them swishes sweets, BG, imagine when I hit my peak, difference between us, I'm getting money like Serena and Venus, you're the opposite of a genius, Caitlin Clark, I'm a superstar, I can shoot it from Mars. Caitlin Clark. Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team, the queen, best call for backup. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take blue form strapped up. Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team, the queen, best call for backup. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take blue form strapped up. Taking shots at me, must have missed your marks. I shoot it from the deep like I'm Caitlin Clark. Why they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We taking off for Caitlin Clark. She wired different way, gotta get range. Think it's hate cause she white, must be highly deranged. Strange how the game, try to downplay greatness. Could we get the game, Coach the Pope be on his Frank shit. Y'all flying charters, she flying spaceships. She sell out arenas, you sell out basements. Who cares, you MVP, your game is basics. Better off hitting balls, running bases. Caitlin the Juker, the all you aces. DT the face of the league, it need a facelift. Ancient old news don't make me open old wounds. In my ooze, out sure swoosh. Rebecca Lobo, hating up on the low, taking shots from the block, but not from the logo. Pro bono, no promo, and no homo. She grew the league by herself, solo dono. Marco Polo, fish up out of water. Now, by the hands that you need, Jen Carter. The shit starter, little bitch comments, the bitch warmer. They done woke up a monster, go a bit harder. Taking shots at me, must have missed your marks. I shoot it from the deep like I'm Caitlin Clark. Why they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We taking off for Caitlin Clark.
They broke a monster. I think I saw something where I've been blitzed on ball screens more than any other team has been blitzed combined. So.
Hold on. Hushy up. Now we back. Again, top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host to do the most. Welcome to Just Being Frank Show. Yes, we got a good one today. Fever incoming. Game 5. Who shall survive? Will the WNBA stop it with all those lies? All right, we got AW in the building. First things first, shout out to you. My guy, Jerry, come on, Pope. It's going to be a good day. Need you to cook it up this morning. I got good breakfast for y'all this morning. Good breakfast. Borrow in the building. You know the Stephen Marley tune, Pope. I don't, but I probably do. It's mind control. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got that. AB in the building. Morning, Pope and Chad. Love from the cow. Jerry, it's going to be a great day today. Fever. Okay, I like that. I like it. Fever versus Mercury is the script. Bonner told us that W, her BS, they other, what? As we didn't already know, it's Rumble in the Jungle. Okay. Yeah. I think you saying about how she was crying. We're going to talk about that. She was still complaining racism or she's going through some things. More against indie fans. 2, I should have used another comparison. I just mean the shit talking, not that the Rumble was scripted. AB says a little off topic, but I think DeWanna Bonner and Clyde, AT, Ali Thomas, Phoenix Mercury franchise, and Stephanie White should all be investigated. Oh, for sure. Oh, my goodness. By a long shot, they should be investigated. Agreed on that. A lot behind the scenes stuff. All right, let's get this. Hey, B, shout out to VN Dennis. I knew it was in trouble when she walked in the Fever front office, and before that, because she let Thomas Barner, Carrington, and all attack Caitlin, and they got away with it scot-free. Damn, y'all got a lot going on, boy. Y'all cooking more than me in the chat. Yeah, we can hear you, Poe, loud and clear. All right, smooth. Stop trying to promote these weak-ass CC songs. They trash. Look, we got one in the building. We got a hater in the building. Welcome, hater. Lions, baby. Lions, baby. You know you lying. You know you lying. All right. All righty. DJ is in the building. Says game 5. Lion know he lying, right, AW? All right. We got game 5. What time the game come on, man? Let's what time the game come on? Sure, come on at 9, 10 o'clock, some crazy ass timing. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. People text me at the wrong times about some things. Let's see here. Make sure we hit the like button and subscribe. I'm trying to figure out 8:30. Okay, we play at 8:30. 8:30, and then when is the finals? When does the finals start? Let's see, October 3rd, huh? Okay. Will Fever survive game 5? We're going to talk about it, but we got to talk about the racism. Let's open up with that first. We'll get to the Fever more at the end of the show when more people come into the building. And because I know that's what most people want to talk about. But let's get into real quick Nelissa Smith. Let's get into Nelissa Smith real quick, shall we? Wearing this Stop Racism t-shirt. Let's see here. The other day I had Fly Hippie on the show. That was good. That was good energy. It was fun. If you haven't seen that, I advise you go check it out. All right, let's see here. Let's pull this up. Shout out to Ock Nation for doing a video on this, actually, and pointing this out, because I couldn't find it on Twitter. You know that Twitter don't know who these girls are, so when you try to type their name in, I typed in on Twitter. I typed in Nelissa Smith wears "Stop Being Racist" t-shirts. And Twitter came back with, I don't know who you're talking about, sir. I don't know. So whoever this person is, I even looked them up, Anna, whatever, who put this up. Couldn't find her neither. But here goes Nelissa Smith, Stop Being Racist t-shirt to the game. I'm going to let Ock Nation give his point of view. Let's go.
Caitlin Clark fan showed up, and then she started getting criticized because we know basketball. She skated when it was just fans that didn't know basketball. We showed up, started talking basketball on the internet. She also dated a girl on a rival team who couldn't keep Caitlin Clark's name out of her mouth. That girl assaulted Caitlin Clark in the most vile way during last year's playoffs, smiled when interviewed about it, got the reporter who asked her about it canceled. Then Nelissa Smith and said girlfriend made a mocking the eye poke heard around the world. So what does Nelissa Smith show up to this year's game now that she's a member of the Las Vegas Aces? Game 4 in Gamebridge Arena, she shows up in a shirt saying, "Stop being racist." I hate these girls. I hate them with a passion. Literally, the only people in this arena that are racist, the only people that are looking at things through the lens of racism are the players on the Las Vegas Aces. Okay? All of those fans are rooting for Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Odyssey Sims, Shea Petty, Tasha Howard, Kayla Timpson. Any white players on the field that get any time? Lexi Hall's the only white player on the team that gets and the stadium's packed and it's a raucous crowd. And she could have been part of that, but she wanted out. She didn't want to play a role she would have had to play. She would not be a star. Her role, like she's not a star now. She's going around the league looking for stardom. Couldn't find it in Dallas. She can't find it here in Las Vegas, which proves that we had you pegged right. We had you in the right spot, Nelissa. The same Nelissa with the Fever in 2022. You averaged 30 minutes a game. With the Indiana Fever in 2023, you averaged 28.5 minutes a game, down a little bit. With the Indiana Fever in 2024, you averaged 24 minutes a game. So you said, I'm out. I need to be a star, man. I'm a star. I'm not getting the star treatment. In here, my minutes are declining over the years, even though you averaged double figures all 3 years, 13, 15, and 10. I'm out of here. I need to go somewhere where they appreciate my stardom. I need to go somewhere where the fans aren't racist, where I don't, after the game, I don't have to worry about going online and people talking about the game, because that's racism. People talking about what they just saw on the internet. The basketball part, not what somebody wore to the game, or that's racist. So you got away from the racism and you got away from the organization that didn't know your value. You go to Dallas, in 18 games, you average 19 minutes a game, 6 points, and 3 rebounds. So, of course, they cut bait with you. They're like, man, this girl's horrible, man. Get her out of here. You demand a trade, too.
Nelissa Smith, say it ain't so, girl. Hey, you've been on the decline since 1999. Oh my goodness. You funny for this, man. Hey, this is telling right here. She got mad because we called her trash every game, which she is, right? She thought she was something she's not. She thought she was a star in this league. So good. I don't even definitely have to talk. Is cooking the shit out of this topic right here. The fact that you went from 30 minutes in 2022, right, before Caitlin Clark, when nobody heard of you, nobody knows nobody. Again, the league didn't exist to us because who cares about it, right? Next year in 2023, average 28 minutes. So before Caitlin Clark got there, they already started dwindling down your play. And then when Caitlin Clark got there, we called it out so much, and it was so glaring how bad of a player you was, on top of having a girlfriend that just continuously hates on the franchise, the future of everything, right? She's everything to the WNBA. You got your girlfriend hating on her, doing all of what she doing, all those unnecessaries, and on top of you playing bad basketball. So, yeah, you got a lot of criticism coming your way. It had nothing to do with the color of your skin, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, people is so crazy because look how many people love Aaliyah Boston. I didn't have people unsubscribe for me. And I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about some white people who love them some A.B. You got people, white people, I'm talking about white people, who love them some Kelsey Mitchell. You know why they love them? Because they just put their head down and they go to play. They just play. They don't muck it up. They don't say nothing crazy. They just play. But guess what? Both of those two players get constructive criticism from the fan base. It has nothing to do with the color of their skin. When Katie Lou Samuelson was out there stinking up the joint, guess what? We called it out. We criticized it. We called her trash. When Greasy Burger was stinking it up, not doing nothing, we called it out. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It all has to do with your play on the court, period. So for you to wear stop the racism or you can't. Do these players too understand that racism been around before the United States of America was around? People act like racism just came about with black and white people. It's so crazy. You're never going to stop racism, dumb. It's been around from the beginning of the time. The fact of the matter is the fact that you're really not dealing with everyday racism. Will you have it here and there from certain people here? And yeah. That's life. Just like everybody's not going to like you, right? Just because everybody don't like you doesn't mean you're not a likable person. Just different strokes for different folks. But again, for you to wear a T-shirt to the game, to the Fever's building that you used to play for years, all of a sudden now, it's racism.
You want it out too. You want it out because they traded your girl. You want it out too. You like, I'm out of here. You want it out. They want it out. You want it out. It was mutual because they didn't appreciate you either. Y'all agreed to part ways. They shipped you off to Las Vegas in 27 games in Las Vegas. Okay? So you played 45 games this year. You played an extra game in 45 games this year. But the 27 with Las Vegas, though, you averaged 8 and 3. No, 8 and 5. You averaged 8 points and 5 rebounds. So total this year, away from the racist fans distracting you and away from the Fever organization, you averaged 7 points and 5 rebounds. When with the Fever, you averaged 13 and 8 your rookie year. You averaged 15 and 9 your second year, and you averaged 10 and 7 your third year. And now you show back up to that place wearing a Stop Racism shirt when the only person who's racist is you and your teammates in that building. Only people that are bringing racial BS into that building are you and your teammates. What a loser.
What a loser.
I hate this league.
I do too. I hate this league. This is ridiculous. It's like when people just wake up looking to be a victim, that says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your character. Shout out to AB for the $10 super chat. Pope, AB and Kelsey are humble. This league needs to replace the word physicality with humility. For sure. Yeah, everybody can get it, man. It's not the color of your skin. Everybody can get it, okay? Ock lit her up. Great video. Yeah, he did. And we're going to get into another one of his videos that I liked as well, talking about how the coach tried to, get on Sophie Cunningham. Hold on. Maria. Shout out to Maria in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody. JS in the building. Steven Soar, I see you. Yeah. We cooking up. All right. Let's go. Hit the like button. Make sure we hit the like.
League. These people are awful. They're awful human beings. This one says she's referencing her lousy teammate Asia, of course. Yeah, he said Cece should wear a shirt saying "Stop being gay." Yeah, man. We've accepted all of y'all faults. All of y'all BS, we've accepted it. Maybe y'all aren't the ones who've accepted it. This one says a certain fan base, of course, they should send a real message and choose not to accept that fan base's money. That would send a real message, especially if it's such a problem. So here's a link to the
Stop being racist. Again, who is racist? We so sensitive nowadays too, man. Let's go to Ognation's channel real quick. We so sensitive to things, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Enemy Ognation. Let's see, where is it? Right here. This one right here. Love this one right here. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Ognation if you haven't. Go and check out.
The best adventures start with a little planning. At Stony Creek Hotels, the early bird makes a memory.
This is great work. This is great work in this next video right here as well. Man, and I can't wait to talk about this one right here.
So, Angel Reese fans managed to find a way to make this beautiful playoff weekend about her. What a wonderful playoff weekend it was. I mean, Phoenix advancing to the finals, Cheryl Reeve melting down, the whole Indiana Fever fighting tooth and nail to keep this season together with a bunch of players off the street. And aside from just the new non-Caitlin Clark fans and the old guard WNBA fans whining about fake racism and mythical racism, they decided they wanted to make this weekend about Angel Reese, someone who's never played in the WNBA playoff game, and someone who is going through a lot of turmoil on the court and off the court with her team. Now, to be fair, Angel hasn't gotten a parking ticket, okay? So she is not a menace to society, but she's somewhat of a menace to her team. This tweeter says, "This is the face of the league. Today proves it. Absolutely no reason for her to be the talk of the day, but here we are." So it all starts with their obsession with Sophie Cunningham. I mean, they are obsessed with Sophie Cunningham.
Wait. That was funny. Hold on. I'm not let that slide real quick. Right. You see, you Angel Greasers, because this topic he's going into now has nothing to do really with Angel Reese or, well, I don't know. Excuse me. But for him, for whoever that was to tweet out something like that, right? It just shows the lack of knowledge of basketball. It shows the overly hyped who Angel Reese is. Like, what? This girl has quit 2 seasons in a row and an unrivaled. She's still missing layups, easy bunnies at the rim. She still don't get back on defense. She only play when she want to play. She's still not winning, like helping the team win games. So for him to just put out, I know we're in the playoffs and Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found, but she's the face of the league. The delusion, the dumb, it just irks me. All right, now let's get into this one.
Her public image, smearing her name, and branding her a racist, okay?
Samantha Dembele. I know Sophie Cunningham is a racist, but I can't prove it. So how can you just call? That's what I mean. It's just, this shit is sickening. And they don't even understand that they're showing their racism when they do shit like this. When you wear "Stop Being Racist," you're saying you're racist because nobody's being racist to you. So you're just wearing a shirt around "Stop Being Racist," like you're a victim out the gate and a racist person yourself for you to even think like that. Samantha Dembele, you're a racist yourself. I know Sophie is a racist, but I can't prove it.
Okay, they're obsessed with that. And follow me, okay? Follow me. So remember this from the Atlanta Dream series. Sophie Cunningham, not crossing half court, but a police officer coming on the court to confront her. A frigging police officer. And
I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna stop pausing, but that's I didn't even realize that, or I didn't even think to that level. I thought that this was a security guard. But when now I really look at her in this picture and you see all of the stuff she got all over her, Yeah. Security don't usually wear the whole belts and she looked like she got full police gear on. And I'm sure Ock Nation and did his research and found out that she's not just a security guard that was supposed to be securing one of the spots where people seated at. Now, she one of the police officers, which I don't know if have I seen police officers at games. I'm trying to think of that. Have I seen police officers at games? I've been in a lot of games. I've seen security people. I mean, and they but police officers, I don't know. But she looked like a police officer to me. What do y'all think?
And y'all say y'all communities is over policed? Jeez. A police officer on the court for a non-contact. I mean, there was nothing done to warrant even a referee getting in their face. A police officer.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that dude. I gotta call Ike. Is she really a police officer? Yes, they always have some cops for sure. This lady, bro, can you imagine? That's just wild to me. Can you imagine a white officer coming up to black players that's standing at the half court? Shout out to VBS Diamonds in the building. Can you imagine? If they was in Iowa, let's just say they was in Iowa. And the Chicago Sky was playing the Fever in Iowa at Gamebridge Arena. No, was that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. Can you imagine if a white cop walked up to Angel Reese, Kennedy Carter, and who else? Who else was on 18? Can you imagine that though? I think that would lead ESPN because that's way too far. That's crazy work. That's too far. I would have to call that out like, what the fuck is that? Because to me, when you see all of the race, they call everything racist, but they don't know how to look at that as racist. They don't, and I wouldn't even call it that, but if that was the case, I'm just saying, like, you in Atlanta, Georgia, the owner already came out and said they not like us, the Caitlin Clark fans, yada, yada, yada. And you got a black officer woman coming up to these girls that's just standing at half court for no apparent fucking reason whatsoever. Yeah, most black people, if that was shoe on other foot, would immediately call that racism, and they would lead in with ESPN with exactly that. And you would have a whole panel of people on each show on ESPN, from Get Up in the Morning to First Take to whatever. Well, all the Sports Center, Colin Cowherd, all the shows on mainstream media would have ran with, did you see how that white cop in Iowa walked up to Angel Reese, Trinity Carter? That'd be crazy work, but I digress. Let's go up. She.
nothing done to warrant even a referee getting in their face.
Nothing.
A police officer.
So Caitlin was just going do this, review it. So Caitlin going review it right here. And here she go. Motherfucking Teresa. This shit bugs me, man. It does. It bugs me. Because this still shot right here. Let's blow this up. Just this still shot of her coming to tell Caitlin, like, sit down. Like, this is what's going on. It's not even there. Like, she's telling Caitlin, sit down. What? Excuse me? Ain't you the bitch that stepped on my foot? How about you go sit down? Chloe Bibby, like, no, whatever. Wooty wop. Caitlin is doing this. And here she go. And here she go. Hand on her lap. Look at Chloe. What's going on? What's going on?
So
Sophie say, move, keep it pushing. Caitlin, I know you're young, but nah. Sophie say, keep it pushing. And look, she had Sophie right there. Got a still shot that. She got this arm on Sophie's side, and she's trying to tell Caitlin something. So she's doing this all at the same time. She's trying to tell Sophie, relax, sit down. So she's trying to move Sophie while telling Caitlin, like, what is this? This is amazing to me, bro. I couldn't imagine this happening to me. I couldn't imagine, especially with my attitude. Because you're in the wrong, lady. You're in the wrong. So when you're in the wrong like this, and for me, it's like, yo.
So this is Rihanna January. She's always like policing the players, especially Caitlin. She's always grabbing Caitlin up. If you're a Fever fan, you know that. Her and the other black assistant, I forgot her name, Kelly, whatever her first name is, but the one married to Austin Kelly. So they're constantly like, I guess they're to keep Caitlin in check. And now that Sophie's injured too, they trying to keep Sophie in check, and Sophie's not having it. Sophie's like, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like every time we get hyped up, you come over here and try to curtail us and calm us down and sit us down. And I'm not a kid. Like she treats Caitlin like a kid. The assistant coaches treat Caitlin like a child. But Sophie, she's a little older. She's like, no, you're not gonna treat me like a kid. You're not gonna be grabbing me up. You're not gonna be telling me to sit down. You're not gonna be corralling me every time I got something to say. And she's like, just get out of here. But because that coach is black, think about how tough they make this league to operate. Think about how tough they make this league to operate. This one says, look at how Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark treat their black coaches. This is nasty. Look how they treat their black coaches. You can tell that person's not a Fever fan because those black coaches treat them as if they're children all the time. And listen, they may be at the behest. It may be at the behest of the Fever management. It may be. However, the narrative that Caitlin and Sophie treat their black coaches bad is absolutely positively ridiculous. And let me tell you why.
And who was there? Okay, Angel Reese. before the next season, hold on, wait. Let's see. Let's go back. Maya. Like when people tweet shit like this, and I wonder what the comments say. I wonder if people are on the board with on the same type of wave.
And let me tell you why it's harmful. It's harmful because this league has no black coaches, and people are going as far as to threaten the league to hire a black female coach. There's no black female coaches in this league. None. Not one black female coach in this league. This count MVP Angel Reese. Of course, and Angel Reese actually had a black coach and got her fired, but that's neither here nor there. MVP Angel Reese account says, before the next season, we better see black representation leading teams. Don't allow the WNBA to devalue our black coaches. Boycott the W if we don't see better. F racism. And
here go that word again, boy. I swear. I feel like I've never felt like I was back in 1950, 40, 30. I feel like I am now, but it's reversed. And see, I don't see shit through color lenses, right? I don't see it that way when it comes to evaluating a person, profiling a human being. It's not about the color of your skin that makes you a good person or not. So it's so crazy because that's what we used to fight for. It's like we used to fight for it. Just because I'm black don't mean this, that, and the other. I'm a bad person or I'm not a human being. And that's what I mean. It feels like now it's reversed. Now we've taken the mindset, a lot of black people have taken the mindset that if you white, you're a bad person. If you white, you're a bad person. No matter how many examples it is of white people being good people, with just examples of every race has good and bad people. Just it's so many examples of it. So if you're a youngster who don't know no better, then you must have been taught that whether it was black back in the slavery days, where the kids was taught black people as animals, this, that, and the other, they're not like us, whatever. It was taught. Nowadays, it's taught by black people, the younger white people, this race, they hold us back. It's taught behavior.
And this girl right here, Ashley Nicole Moss, I have no idea who that is. She says, in a league that's predominantly black women, to not have any black women representing these franchises as head coaches is atrocious to me. So,
and that's what I mean too. Like, you know how many black women it is, black women head coaches it is in college basketball? Go ask Notre Dame what color is they coach? Black. It's a bunch of them. Gone State. Go ask South Carolina what color they coach? Black. This league has 13 teams, just included one before last year was 12 teams. We got more races than the league got teams. We got more races of people. So guess what? It's a whole lot of kind of races that ain't coaching. It's a whole lot, man. Okay? All right? It's a whole lot. And this is a dumpster fire league. So any good coach, black woman coach, any real good one, they won't coach here. They're going to coach in college. College is more upscale, is more better. They get better treatment. They get more money. They get everything is 10 times better. The refereeing, the accountability of certain things is all 10 times better. Why would they want to coach in the WNBA? It's a dumpster fire. The only popular thing about this league is Caitlin Clark. The only reason why this league is even getting any pub is because of Caitlin Clark. And y'all hate that so bad to where everything is racist. If you love Caitlin Clark, you must be a racist. If you don't like you must be a racist. Oh, you don't like the black players on it, you must be a racist. Oh, you want all the black players going and put all the white players on the team, huh? Oh, you must be a racist. Instead of having an understanding of the whole situation and an appreciation, not just an understanding, but an appreciation of greatness. Like, look at this girl. She's great, period. Now, you either don't like her because she's going against your team. That's all. All of that is cool in sports. That's fine. You know, or you don't like her style of play. But one thing you can't deny is how great she is. No matter how much you dislike Michael Jordan, you couldn't deny his greatness. No matter how much you dislike Steph Curry, you can't deny his greatness. Whatever player, that's great. Hall of Fame. Like, yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, but yeah, you know, you might have rooted against them. You might have wanted them to fail all the time, but if they was great, they was just fucking great. And you didn't combine it in with racism, did not liking them because of the color of their skin. It's crazy.
Clamoring and they're crying about there's not enough black coaches. Yet they're doing stuff like this. This one says about the same interaction between Sophie Cunningham and Rion January and the other black coaches, the two black coaches that were trying to calm her down, like while she's on the sidelines. This girl says, Sophie Cunningham has some nerve disrespecting Rion January like this. Rion has done a lot for the team this season, including upping their defense. Yeah, but Sophie's not discounting everything the woman's done for the team by saying, just get out of my face. Like, that doesn't mean, like, we're beefing. That just means, like, get out of my face right now. Like, and here's the thing. Rion January and the other coach, Kelly, the one you see right here, they're always interacting with Caitlin and now Sophie on the bench mob, always pushing them back onto the side when they step out on the court, when they argue with the rest of them. They're always doing this. This is going on all game. To take this one interaction and try to make it seem like it's racism. If I'm an owner, I'm not hiring no black coach. Not with this toxic fan base in the league now, because I'm going to eventually have to fire her. And then I'm going to be called a racist. I'm not even interviewing a black woman coach. Because if I interview a black woman coach and she doesn't get the job, I'm going to be called a racist. Forget the fact that not a lot of black women have won championships in this league. Maybe old school WNBA fans, tell me if you can. I can't think of any black women.
Let's check that out. Has there ever been black women coach for the WNBA that won the championship? I said that all wrong. No. Wow. Oh, wow. Has not been a black woman who has coached the WNBA team to a championship as of September 25th. We got the answer. 0.
Coaches that have won championships in this league. I know Carolyn Peck did win one when she was coaching. She won one in college, but not in the pros. You got some black women that Dawn Staley in college. I don't know if a black woman's won a WNBA championship in the pros. Nope. I don't know. However, they have won a lot. Somebody tell me if they've won one. So aside from that, all the racial BS that comes with a black woman coach, if this is a racial role, this is a racial firestorm that Sophie just said, get out of my face. This one says, Sophie Cunningham doing a blocking foul impression and trash talking and ignoring her coach equals MAGA behavior. Caitlin Clark doing the instant review challenge gesture for said foul equals unlikable. Angel Reese smashing a clipboard out of the hands of her coach equals passionate. Got it. So, yeah, they were all saying that this was passionate. Angel Reese is frustrated. You know, she blowing off some steam. No big deal. But that's how Angel Reese became the talker today, man. People calling out the hypocrisy of these WNBA fans. The old ones and the new, not Caitlin Clark ones. The ones brought in by Angel Reese. How evil they are. Vile. Evil and vile are the same 4 letters. Evil and vile. Toxic. A lot of people are calling this out.
Evil and vile. Same 4 letters. That's tough.
Shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Caitlin. Get in the comment section. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
Yeah, make sure y'all go do that if you haven't. Ock Nation. All right, man. Let's we're gonna move along. We're gonna move along. Oh, shout out to Colin G, new member in a place to be. Says they're not letting the bench mob hype the crowd. That could make the difference between winning and losing. What the helly? Shout out to Colleen G. Became a new member for 1 month. Yeah. True Stan, shout out to you for the super chat. As much as you may hate this league, I promise you, it's not enough. Oh, wait. Oh, whiskey. That's tough. That is tough. Yeah, we can't stand this league, but yeah, we subjected. But that's how much we dedicated and love Caitlin Clark because of not just her game, just her all-around personality. Trust me, it's got a lot more to do with Caitlin Clark basketball game, right? Because, yeah, she's a hell of a basketball player. But then we come to find out, the more as we watched her and followed her, that she's just a hell of a person. The more, no matter what you want to say, you don't know Caitlin Clark. You don't, I mean, what we know of her. And the main thing is how she's so young, but still know how to keep it professional. She still know how to show us that she like to have fun. She's still outgoing. Her personality is off the chain, right? Like we see that her competitive nature is off the chain, right? We've seen that. We witnessed that. Her spirit, just the way she carry herself, how she handled herself in press conferences with the media, so on and so forth, with the fans. I mean, you can't do nothing but love her, right? And so that's why we stick around and watch all of this stuff and go through this fucking crazy ass league. And it's a train wreck, man. It's like, goodness gracious. So now I have not even watched this. This will be my first time watching this. I did kind of hear the clip of what DeWanna Bonner said. But I didn't kind of really hear. It was bad audio, very bad. So hopefully this is better. The background look better. And hopefully I don't get a copyright. But let's go ahead and listen to it. It's 13 minutes. I don't know if I want to hurry up and go through it, but I do. Al Thomas, this character over here, Satu Stupidly, and Grandmama Bonner with her long, skinny ass wearing this little, what does she have on? What has she got on, family? What is this? But let's go. Let's check it out, and then we'll get into Game 5.
Good. Hi, right back here. Elioff, Goodbye Sports 360 AZ. 2 questions. First one for Alyssa, second one for DeWanna. Alyssa, I just asked Coach. It kind of felt like this game was a little reflective of how the season went, right? You had to grind it out at first. Then y'all found your groove. Then DeWanna comes in, adds some serious juice. Then you finish strong, defy the odds, and then you were wearing the finals shirts. How did this game encapsulate how the season has gone?
Yeah, I mean, it was an ugly game for us. They gave everything they had. We knew they were going to, challenge us today, and I'm just proud of how we responded. We could have easily given up. We could have been headed to Minnesota right now, but we stuck together. We dug deep on defense, and, DB hit huge shots down the stretch for us, and, we were able to close out the win.
DeWanna, for you, what did it mean to deliver for Phoenix again like you always have?
I don't know, living in the moment, honestly. I've been here before. I haven't been shooting well throughout the playoffs, and my teammates just kept telling me, keep shooting, forget it. Forget the other games, and that's what I've been doing, shoot. So just happy those balls went in at that moment because I could not go back to Minnesota.
Satu, right here. You and I chatted back in August when you guys were first fully getting healthy again, and you said you felt you guys were about 80% of where you wanted to be and how you thought you guys could play. Just knowing where you guys started as a group, the adversity that you guys have faced with your health to finally just get healthy at the right time. Where do you feel that you guys are at right now as you head into the finals?
I
think we're at 99%.
What's that 1%?
Just winning it and proving it. And then I'll be like, yeah, we're at 100.
Awesome. I'll ask you later again then too.
Sounds good.
AT and DB, I feel like this is the millionth time I've talked to you guys in playoffs at this podium. So you clearly have the experience and you've been here before. So how has that bolstered you in a new place for UAT and back to your old place, DeWanna?
Yeah, I mean, coming here, I didn't want any drop off. Playoffs is a standard for myself, and coming here, their history with winning championships, I just wanted to keep that going. And we have a group that believed in that. We've stayed the course. We've had our adversity, and we're back in the finals, which is extremely hard to get to. And no one picked us, and we're gonna just continue to believe in ourselves.
I'm home. That's all. I'm home. I'm back to where I all began. The love has been real since I've been.
You home? What do you mean you're home? That's where you from? You from Phoenix? What do you mean you home? Is she from Phoenix? Let's see. Where is DeWanna Bonner born and raised? Alabama. Fairfield, Alabama. It looks like you far away from home. You home. See that, like shit like that. Like, why didn't you make you home? You could have made that your home in the off season. Instead, since you're talking about you home because what? You on a team? Because you on that team? You ain't grow up there. You ain't never lived there. What do you mean? What do you mean you home? Or you used to play there? Maybe you used to play there. If she used to play for the Mercury, see, I'm sure it's only 12 teams. It's basically 2 teams. She didn't play. Has DeWanna Bonner played for the Phoenix Mercuries before? I'm pretty sure she has. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's why she's home. Okay, all right. Let's go.
Been back here, and there's no greater feeling than putting on that jersey for me. I did it for 10 straight years, and then to come back and put it back on, it still feels the same.
You see how we don't know that? You see, this is why this league didn't exist until a few years ago. Don't nobody know what teams you motherfuckers played for and what y'all have been through and nothing. You played for the Phoenix Mercury for 10 years? That's new news to me. DeWanna Bonner.
Different number, but nothing feels better than wearing Mercury across my chest. And every night, single night,
so why didn't you go sign there in the off season?
Going out there with them and them welcoming me in the second half of the season has been nothing. It just felt like the perfect fit. Like we didn't have a drop off, and
like you came up on the fever, huh? Real quick, huh? Sabotage the fever on being able to sign a different max contract type of a player and spend that $200,000 there. You didn't play for them. They paid you a nice amount of money, and then you got signed over there, and Phoenix Mercury paid you the rest amount for you to still get close to $200,000 max contract type of a deal. Boy, you fleeced us, huh? Scam artists, and the league helped you. They allowed it. You told all the other teams, hey, no, you can't take me off no waivers. You better not get me. I'm not playing for you. I'm only going to Phoenix with my girlfriend.
They were already playing.
Our man friend. This is a boy. This look like the homie. This look like my homeboy Jules. This look like the homie Juju. 18 name like her name is Juju. For sure. And this football jersey. It's funny she wearing this football jersey. Because, boy, don't she look like a football player? You a Troy Polamalu looking ass. Troy Polamalu. This is Troy Polamalu, little bro. He ain't fooling nobody. We got to check these genders, man. We got to check them.
Playing well, and I just kind of, molded my way in there. So I'm just home. It just feels good. That's all.
Feels good. All right, hold on. Let me pause for I got super chats cracking. That's what's up. All right, shout out to ID IDX, Texas. Thanks, Pope. Love the stream. Thank you for keeping 100. Oh, please activate member gifting if you can. Thanks, homie. Hey, what? Membership gifting? What's that? I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to do some research, but I definitely look into that. Again, appreciate the super chat. Much love on that. True Stance. Shout out to you once again. Hit me with the super chat, supporting the channel. Let's see. Trying to become number one in a Pope chat. Haha, that's what's up. Shout out to you, True Stance. Steve 440. Shout out to you for the super chat, Pope. You are looking sharp for CC coach. And wait, why is this only showing half on my screen? You're looking sharp for CC coach and kicking the crap out of these LGBTQ5 bitches in the finals. We will take care of Aces tonight. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic and grandtastic. Jerry in the building with the CC 22. Pope, the Fever must have the entire team to win. More minutes for Timpson, less for Howard. The rest running and moving the ball. The best, the Aces tonight. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Shout out to Jerry, man, for the super chat. All right, let's get back into this.
Yeah, could you just talk about the energy and effort they brought with Collier being out, and then also if you could comment on the fact that the finals are a best of 7. That's the first time that's ever happened. You know, what it feels like to sort of be in that historic best of 7 for the first time.
Whoa. I didn't know that either. I didn't even know that's what it was. I wasn't even paying attention to that last year, y'all. Are you telling me last year's championship, it was best out of 5? Is that what y'all telling? Because I didn't watch it like that at all. I didn't watch none of it. Yeah, I seen people talking about it, and I seen about how the fouls and I didn't watch none of that shit. So are you telling me in the history of this game, basically IDX wants to buy a gift membership for the people here. Oh, okay. I gotta look into it still. I gotta look into it. I gotta figure that part out. All right, hold on. Let's stick to this real quick because this is crazy work. They never had this. It tells me a lot. My mind be running. The WNBA has never took this league serious because of y'all talent. If y'all this is evidence of it. If they took y'all serious, they would give you best of 7 series. The fact that they not even, because y'all not making no money, so they're trying to get the season over with as quick as possible. They trying to move. Let's go. Let's hurry this up. Hurry it up. Oh, that's what that says, ladies and gentlemen. For 27 years, they have never said we should change it. We should add games and extend the season because they didn't want to continue paying y'all unnecessarily. When nobody's watching it, even if it's the playoffs, even if it's a championship game, nobody's watching it. And so why would we want to extend and pay you more money? No, hurry up, cut this off, cut it off. I'm telling y'all, I've been telling y'all, the league, the owners, especially the NBA owners, I believe, follow me here, they've been wanting to get rid of this league. Why would they want to keep it? Anybody invested in it they've been wanting to get from under it. It's been losing them money all the time. Why do you think they don't? Ask yourself, why did they keep it around? When 10 times out of 10 almost, if a company or business is failing, no matter what it is, we've seen professional leagues come and go. If they're failing to make money, they don't stick around. They don't stick around. So for this league, why would this league continue to stick around? It's because, too, AB says this league is a RICO organization. It's like, it's because of the women. Because how would that look on the NBA now? Right? They start caring about what people think and what women feels and how all of that bullshit. And we started getting a lot into our feminine energy. And that's what they've been feeding us. And that's why you got all this bullshit. So much sensitive. Everything is sensitive now, right? Like you can't just say, "Oh, you gay," and people will be like a joke no more. It's, "Oh, that's wrong." You can't just say you retarded little fuck. "Oh my gosh," you can't just say midget. Is that a midget when it's a midget? Oh no, they're called little people. Oh, everything is super sensitive, and so they've been keeping this league around and forking the money out because money is nothing to them. Again, billionaires, money is nothing. So it's like, okay, we can do this, and they'll figure out how to move it all the way around to where everybody's straight. But this should tell you, money is nothing to billionaires. That's why they was able to keep it around and lose 10 millions and millions of dollars every year, no problem, and not even no sweat off their balls. But what they wasn't going to do is pay them all crazy type of money or have, not even close to millions of dollars. We can pay them a couple $100,000. I mean, look, it's only 10% of America who make over $100,000 a year. So if these girls is getting over $100,000 for 4 months to play basketball, 3 months to play basketball out of the year, then that's pretty damn good. I think we did them a solid because we already losing money. So we don't need the backlash, right, of just doing away with women's basketball professionally in the United States of America. That'll just make us look, especially when all the rest of the world, they got professional women's basketball and they paying women, and in America is not paying women. And be like, "Oh, no, y'all wrong." So I feel like for sure before Caitlin Clark, it wouldn't have made no sense for them to move away from the WNBA and start another league, women's league, when it's too much history of they never made a profit before. So it'd be the same thing over and over until one person came along, Caitlin Clark. Okay, now we can get up from under this league. They can start a new league. She be a part of that new league, and the league can be successful, and everybody who's invested in it can now, it can all be successful. And so when Caitlin Clark says no to the Unrivaled League, that's what I feel like their whole plan is from the gate for me. And now it makes sense. You never had more than 7 games in the playoffs. This will be the first year. That just tells it all. It tells it all for me. Yeah.
Sorry, I get it. Yeah, I mean, they definitely threw the first punch. I mean, credit to McBride. I mean, I was fortunate enough to play on Rival with her. I mean, she's a dog. I mean, she gave everything she had tonight, which we knew. But yeah, we just stuck together. And then finals, best of 7. It's crazy to be the first team to go through that. 5 is hard. So yeah, we're ready. We're gonna enjoy this moment and then prepare for whoever we got next.
5 is hard.
For AT and Satu, you guys wanted to come here. Did you consider it taking a chance to come to this organization?
I knew it was the right bet to make. The players that are here already that I knew that are going to be here, I I just loved watching them play. Hated playing against them, both of them. But the way that they recruited me, it was nothing about making promises. It was about what they could offer and how I could embrace that. And I knew I just wanted to have the right opportunity for my career to really.
What? That didn't make sense what you just said.
Watching them play, hated playing against them.
Yeah, they wasn't on the Phoenix Mercury neither. Yeah, stupid.
Both of them.
He's dumb.
But the way that they recruited me, it was nothing about making promises. It was about what they could offer and how I could embrace that.
What they could offer, and what you mean? How much money they could offer, or what? What do you mean? The facilities, the state of the art facilities. What are you talking about? They didn't promise me nothing. They promise you something when you, depending on the contract you sign, will tell you a lot. If you sign a max deal, which I believe you did, it says, what do you mean? Promise you what? That you're going to be a starter? Me giving you $200 and something thousand says you're going to be a starter, young lady. What are we got to promise you? What? Can't nobody promise you a championship. But if you put an AT and you together, along with Khalil Copper, then you got action.
That. And I knew I just wanted to have the right opportunity for my career to really propel. And I'm just happy that I made that right choice. And doing that alongside the best of the best is just truly like an honor to me. And also wearing that Mercury jersey, like I knew that I had to also fill big boots, so definitely didn't take that lightly, but I
shoes, lady, not boots.
I love the challenge. I love a good challenge.
Puss in boots.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't about taking a chance. I believe in this franchise. I believed in the team that they were putting together. And for me, it was just a fresh start to play with people that, want the same that I do in a franchise that's known for winning championships. And that's been my goal. I'm trying to get a championship.
Just to piggyback off what you said of trying to win a championship, you and DB spent 5 years in Norwich, Uncasville, and you didn't get the chip in 2022. What was that feeling like after losing to the Aces and possibly getting a chance to get a chip now, going back to the finals together with DB?
Yeah, I've said it. I've been saying it since training camp. For me, it was a finals year. It's disappointing to get to the finals and lose. It's even extremely harder to get back to the finals. So, just for her to be back here, back playing together, it's super exciting. Just exciting for Sa to get her first finals as well. It's just a great group. We're excited. We believe in each other, and finals bound, and 4 more to go.
Just kind of building off of that for AT and Sa too. Have you allowed yourselves to even think about what it would mean to finally get that first title? What would be going through your head, you think, if that would end up happening? Or are you just really focused on one game at a time?
It's one game at a time. That's been our motto the whole time. This whole season, we just take whatever's in front of us. Well-deserved day off, and
tonight's big shots and your impact on tonight's game. When you reflect on your journey, what stands out?
The people. I think the people that's been on this journey with me for all those playoff runs, first of all. But I don't know. I don't know if I had time to sit back and think about it yet. But just focus on the finals and the next game. And but I will once the season is over. I'll go back and look at those things. But man, it's hard to get here. It's hard to get to the finals. I was just telling them, like, I've been in the league and all these playoffs appearances, and I only been to the finals maybe 3 times, and just how hard it is to get back there. So I'm just honored and blessed to be back in there with this group.
How hard is it when it's only 8 teams until this year? Still only 8 teams in the playoffs. Only 8 teams. How hard is it? It's only 12 teams total in the league, period, and 8 of those teams get to go to the playoffs. And you don't even have to have It's not a 7-game series in sight. How is this hard? Shut up.
This is congratulations, guys. Greg Moore, Arizona Republic. This is for DeWanna and Satu. Satu, at the end of the second quarter, you hit a couple of threes and the crowd just was going nuts. And then DeWanna, you did the same thing, but it was at the end of the game. You hit 3 of them. Crowd was going bonkers. For those of us who do not know what that feels like, what does that feel like?
I mean, I was tired today, but
talking about how well the franchise has treated the coaches, the players with the new practice facility and everything like that. You obviously have some perspective being here back in the day and now with the team now. And I know this is a proud franchise that has always done things well, but how has it changed in this new, the practice facility, all those things? What's it like as a player?
Yeah, it's so crazy because when I came back, I'm like, it feels totally different. Like it's just I'm on a whole new franchise, but only person that's there is like Vince. So everybody, well, a couple years ago for 10 years, I wanted for nothing, and it's the same now. We get treated like great athletes, and we have to worry about nothing but basketball. So that's important. That's huge, and we're very appreciative of that.
DB,
they ain't got to worry about you cheating too.
I'm just curious for you. I mean, I know that this season for you has been a roller coaster.
Oh
mentally.
boy, tell me about it.
Would you be able to sort of take us?
Here we go. I guess here we go. Oh boy, tell me about it. You quit on your team. You got signed to a max contract. Everything was good for you then, huh? FIBA roster definitely was fit for a championship contending team. They in the semifinals just like you was. And in game 5, that's like supposed to be a game 7, in the semifinals just like you was with half of the team, the superstar player out. You think the Phoenix Mercury would have made it to the finals or even the semifinals if AT wasn't playing along with Satu Sabali and it was just your bum ass and whoever else is on the Phoenix Mercury? I doubt it. So yeah, you was on a championship team. So you had this, so everything was all good, right? And everybody embraced you. You talked about it. Everybody loved you in Indiana and everybody was all for you. Then you just disappeared. You got benched by your own coach that you came there for and with, who you played for before. So you didn't get benched by a coach that's Caitlin Clark favoritism. Now you got benched by a coach that's your coach. You knew the plays and the designs of everything well before anybody on the Fever, but yet you was lacking talent all of a sudden. You didn't know how to play no more. And now you get frustrated. So none of this is from nobody else's doing, right? I just want to go over this roller coaster of a ride she went on. Everybody was all for you. Caitlin Clark, the teammates, the franchise, the fan base, everybody was all for you. And then you just decided to not show up for work no more with no explanation. And then finally, after however long, you got a paycheck or 2 without showing up, claiming personal issues. Then you decided then come out and say, yeah, it's not a good fit for me here. So I want out. And not only do I want out, I want to go straight to Phoenix with my girlfriend, with my boyfriend. These are all on your doing. Everything is all you. So all this, again, here go the victimhood shit and no accountability.
Just through those sort of that mental hurdle and sort of how rewarding it feels now to sort of overcame what you overcame now that you're heading back to the WNBA finals once again?
Oh man, I don't know if I've overcome it yet. It's been like a whirlwind, but
I don't know if I overcome it yet. I have to stop it right there. I don't even really kind of want to hear nothing. She just had the nerve to say she don't know if she like if she's we shall overcome. This girl is come on.
yeah, it's been tough. You know, it's been tough. I went through a lot, especially like the cyberbullying, things like that. But just thankful for my teammates, my family, my kids.
Cyberbullying will stay off of the internet. And when you quit on your team as a professional, especially as old as you are, you should know what comes with the territory. But then again, I digress. You don't know what comes with this territory because you've never been in a situation where people knew who you was. When people knew how your game was, nothing. Nobody knew nothing about you. Nobody knew you had 10 years on one team. And I always thought you just played for the Connecticut Sun. I didn't know. I didn't know you played for that team and this team. I didn't know. I don't know what college you went to. And nobody knows you until now. And so you're just sick.
Yeah, I don't think I'm over it, but I'm just going to live in this moment with them. And I've been riding away.
You're not over it. You on a team, you're where you wanted to be. Everything worked out for you. You got away with the perfect crime. You had Fever sign you to a max deal. You got a lot of the money from them for free, for nothing. And then Phoenix Mercury turned around and gave you the rest of the money. And now you playing on who was at the time when you got traded there or picked up, they was number 2 in the league. So it ain't like you went to a team that was 6th seed, 8th seed. You went to a championship contending team, which everybody thought they was when they put together this team that they had minus you. So you went from one championship contending team to another, got paid from that, and actually was able to sabotage that team from being able to sign another different max $200,000 player who wouldn't have quit on them. And they could have had him right now. Can you imagine us having another max player right now that's $200,000 with Kelsey and AB and Lexi Hall? Can you imagine if we was able to sign a different $200,000 max player type of talent and had them on our roster right now? But she took that from us. So if anybody should be mad, it should only be us. You got everything you wanted. You wanted to go. Nobody put a gun in your head to go to the Fever. You wanted to go to the Fever. That's why you went signed to the Fever. But again, you only did that to scam the Fever. And the Fever was in on it. This is why I can't stand this league. This is why I can't stand this league, period, because it ain't just the Fever. It's the whole WNBA is about sabotaging Caitlin Clark, because the WNBA is definitely in on it, because they would have investigated this. It's no way you don't see the play. We all seen the play. You came here to sabotage them from being able to sign another 200 max contract player. They allowed that. They allowed you to go away with no real reason for games and games, 5, 6, 7 games with no explanation, no real reason, still having your back, still saying this and that. Knowing that, hey, if you don't even show up and play, I can't even make a trade for you. I'm going to just end up having to release you and let you go for free after I just paid you for nothing. Again, the Fever is in on it because they would have had a problem with this. Then the WNBA is in on it because they would have investigated this. The fact that she goes into the waivers, don't nobody claim me, and then nobody claimed her. So she got every single thing she wanted. But yet she still acted like a fucking victim. This is amazing to me. How? Because of people on the internet? You're not over it, and you're going through shit because of what people on the internet say, not because of what your neighbor who you move next to with, right? Who's across the, like, they're not trashing you, right? Not because your neighbor that you live, right, that you, when you see her every day, you walk out your house, they're like, fuck you, DB. You traded. You're not going through that, right? You're not walking into the job and they're like, hey, DB, even though you're here, we know you're a fucking quitter. You're not going through shit at your job, right? So you're still not over it and you're trying to overcome what? You're in the finals, bitch. You cheated your way and scammed your way on a championship team that didn't even need you to be in a position at the end. They just brought you along for the fucking ride. And you getting paid like a fucking max player and you all coming off the bench ain't really doing shit. But you got the fucking nerve. Caitlin Clark had got 3 full turnovers trying to get your bitch ass the record of 3rd all-time score. She's trying to force feed you. For you to then turn around and fucking act as if you some victim from cyber bullying. That's what you call it, cyber bullying. You sound like a little fucking fuckhead.
Wave of them and how much they love it, and they brought joy back to me just watching them play that way and welcome me like that. But just one game.
Who didn't welcome you? Who took the joy from you? Tell us, who took the joy from you? Who took it? Was it Caitlin Clark? Huh? Who took the joy from you? Why did you quit on the fever? Why did you just stop showing up to work? Which one of them in the locker room or the franchise took the joy away from you? Because you sound joyful when you signed with us. You sound like you was joyful when everybody knew your name when you walked in the store or something like that. You sound joyful then. So who took the joy from you? For you to stop showing up to work. Was it Stephanie White, your coach? The coach you've been loving to play for? That you followed over here to Indiana? Did she take it away? Was it Natasha Howard? Did she take it away? Was you cheating on AT with Natasha Howard? What happened? Did Kelsey Mitchell take it away? Kelsey Mitchell seemed like she's harmless. She don't bother nobody. Was it AB? Did AB rub you the wrong way? Who did it? Who took the baby's joy away? The oldest player on a fucking team. Who took the veterans, the granny's joy away? Huh? Was it Lexi Hall? Did she do something to you? Who was it? Tell me. Was it Sid Colston, who you probably known and played against and with in this league for years because y'all both old as shit? Was it her? Who what? Was it one of the rookies? Was it Michaela Timpson? Huh? Bree Hall, who didn't make the team. Who was it? Was it Kelly? Was it Amber? Who took the baby's joy away from her? This bitch is off her rocker.
Game at a time, one step at a time, each day, one day at a time. Alyssa probably gets the most, like some days.
One day at a time, like you a fucking 12-step programmer. You a this rehab. I just gotta take it one step at a time. Like you really, like you super dramatizing right now. You dramatic as fuck.
It's like I don't have it, and she kind of pick up the slack, but. Just happy to be back and happy to be on the.
Like you didn't have it, never on a fever, and everybody had to pick up the slack for your bum ass.
Court and happy to be in front of love, happy to be playing the game again and loving it. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
You're happy, huh? Happy, joy. Is it a girl or boy? Yeah, I hate this league too. I really do. This is so beyond me on what's be going on. But all right, we done with that one. We done with that talk. Let's get into the game, which I will be live streaming tonight. So I would love for y'all to come rock with me. I'm doing play-by-play. We celebrating. We doing all that. I'm talking shit. I'm going crazy. It's like that. I'm a different type of a spokesman calling the game. Trust me. It's very fun to be around. If you've been around when I do the game play-by-play, oh man, come on. then you know. And you know, it's fun times, it's good times. We want to have our drinks out tonight. I'm going to give me some Don, right? We're going to get some Don tonight. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be smoking. We're going to have a nice Caitlin Clark watch party, even though Caitlin Clark ain't playing. We're going to see the Fever and what they could do. Who's going to win the game? I don't fucking know. With the way this league is rigged, it's a wait and see. It's a wait and see for me. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not secure with what Odyssey Sims can do. I'm not secure in Mitchell. I'm not sold on none of our players showing up. I don't know who's going to show up. I have no idea. Oh, Lexi Hall. No, my bad. My bad, Lexi. I know Lexi's going to do what Lexi do. I know she'll show up and play winning basketball. That's the only player I believe in on this team that I know that is going to show up and play winning basketball. That's the only player on the Fever that I believe in that's on the court is Lexi Hall, the Barbie doll. Because even if her shot ain't falling, she's doing a whole lot of other shit that affects winning. So I don't know who wins tonight. I can look out and pull a rabbit at crystal ball. I hope the Fever win just because I don't like the Vegas Aces. And I don't like the Phoenix Mercury, as we just seen. And I would love for them to beat them up. And I would love to see if they're going to really try to keep Caitlin Clark out of the finals. I'm interested in seeing that. If the Fever make it to the finals, I'm more interested even in talking about that. If the Fever make it to the finals, what excuse would they use to not play Caitlin Clark then? What excuse? I can't wait to cook up that shit. So I'm hoping and wishing that we do win, because I want to see motherfuckers. Y'all better not try to keep her out of the finals, because again, y'all will get further exposed. It will look so weird to everybody. It'd be so obvious that y'all are sabotaging this girl and that you don't want her to play in this league. So people saying because Doncic isn't playing for whatever reason, they said a concussion, but it don't take 2-3 weeks for a concussion to get right. Okay, and she's not even playing football. But they saying if an active player that was on the roster gets injured and is out, then you can insert somebody who wasn't on an active roster into the active roster. And listen, even if Doncic was willing to come back, I'm putting one of them out. I'm putting somebody on the active roster, whether it's Aerial Powers, whether it's Bree Turner. One of y'all, you're done, because Caitlin is back. So, she can definitely come back. So, because if that's the case, if that's the rule, I would have always thought Caitlin Clark. If I'm the coach of the Fever or even the front office, it's no way that she wouldn't play if she says she's ready, even if I left her off the active roster. If she come back and say I'm ready to go today, well, then I'm somebody we sacrificing one of them. I don't give a fuck who we sacrificing. Except Alexi. Somebody who's on the active roster is coming the fuck off the active roster. And Caitlin is going on the active roster. It's as simple as that. So again, these motherfuckers keep Caitlin Clark out the finals. Oh, it's going to be a hailstorm because I'm going to reign supreme on their ass. And I hope that everybody follow along and we really get on their ass. Because, again, this is too glaring. It's too blunt. It's too in front of our face. They are literally doing the most by doing something like that. They be going crazy. We should be going crazy. I mean, shit. So, again, come stick around, man. Come back tonight. I'm going to put the live up for notifications here soon. Make sure you got the notification bells on. Make sure you do double checking, even if you don't get notified, because a lot of people don't be getting notified sometimes. I don't know what YouTube be doing, but make sure we do that. All right. Come back through tonight, support your boy and the channel. And then we got to talk about, before we get out of here, Jay-Z running the Super Bowl. Jay-Z, who they known as Jay-Z, Rockefeller Records, Rockefeller Rock Sports or Rock Nation Sports Athletic Agency. This is the shit I be saying. This is the shit I be saying, y'all. The industry, the entertainment industry is so dirty. It's so dirty. It's a bunch of evil devils. They got Bad Bunny, Jay-Z, Brooklyn, New York rapper, got Bad Bunny performing for the Super Bowl. If you don't know who Bad Bunny is, I don't blame you. I didn't know who he was. But come to find out, it's a drag queenish, gay, trans wannabe, illegal immigrant that does Spanish rap music. Huh? What? Trans, gay, queer, drag queen, illegal immigrant, rapper, Spanish rapper is the headline for the halftime show of the Super Bowl. We've gone too fucking far. We've lost our way. We have lost our way. If anybody watches the Super Bowl, shame on you. If they continue, this dude gonna be the. If this dude gonna be the dude, and you watch that Super Bowl, shame on you. If you allow your kids to watch that Super Bowl, shame on you. But the fact that they would do that. That even if Jay-Z came and said, "Hey, let's do this artist, this performer." The fact that the Super Bowl even signed off on that and said, "Okay." Again, this world is an evil place, man, where the devil is reigning around. He's running and ranting. And you got to know the difference between good and evil. Comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes, all forms, right? Popular, celebrity, rich forms. It comes in, yeah, they have a lot of evil in them as well. So yeah, man. Again, this is what makes me sour to a lot of stuff. It makes me sour to a lot of things. I don't really listen to rap music no more. Like none of the new rappers. If I'm listening to rap music, it's gonna be rap music I grew up on. And even when I listen to that, I'm like, damn, this is what this is what I was consuming at 13, 12 years old. This was my jam. And you're talking about slapping and it's demonic, y'all. It is. It's what I have been saying, Jerry said. I should play Jason Whitlock's rant because, boy, did Jason Whitlock cussed yesterday. He cussed. He said, not only did he cuss, he's yeah, we finna play that. Hey, Jason went in, man. Jason went in yesterday on this super duper. And I was super glad he did. I was super glad he did. And TMZ, they didn't force TMZ to try to talk him down out of it. And they couldn't talk him down out of it. But I'm going to play it. Let's go. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is it now. It's really finna go in now. I have to play this, yes, because this has to be known. Hey, hit the like if you didn't hit the like. The show is just starting right here, right now. This is what we need to be talking about and discussing right here, right here. This right here. This is insanity. Super Bowl platform anti-ice rapper Bad Bunny to troll Mega. Let's go. Let's go, Jason.
I've sent my crew an outline of what I think I'm going to talk about. I just want to warn them and warn the audience. I don't know where I'm going to go with this conversation. I'm going to do the best that I can to stick to what I want to say and talk about as it relates to this topic, but it will be difficult. I don't know where this is going to end up. I don't know how emotional I'm going to be. I would, just bear with me as I try to get through today's show. I think it's going to be entertaining. I think it's going to be fascinating and important, but I don't know how this is going to play out. If you're listening over Apple, give me the 5-star review. Thank you. If you're watching it over YouTube, hit the likes, hit the subscribe, tell your friends, family, coworkers about the show. I am nuclear about this Bad Bunny decision as it relates to the National Football League and the 2026 Super Bowl. I don't know what number Super Bowl is this. Are we moving it? Is it number 60 or something like that? Maybe someone has told me. I don't know. Whatever number it is, I'm nuclear. They have selected.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
A Latin gay hip hop gangster trap music, no English speaking rapper to perform at the Super Bowl this year. His name is Bad Bunny. I had heard the name. I had assumed he was some sort of rapper with the name Bad Bunny. Knew a tiny bit about him, but this decision was announced last night. And once you start going down the rabbit hole, this is a demonic rapper selected by Jay-Z and the National Football League to promote demonic activity. And I think it's a reaction to, in part, partially to what the Charlie Kirk assassination sparked. And we just had, what was it, 2 Sundays ago, a Sunday ago, this terrific moment of religious revival, Christian revival. The whole world seemed to stop and just praise Jesus in a big way. And the National Football League, Roger Goodell, Troy Vincent, Roger Goodell's number 2, Jay-Z, and all the people that work in the National Football League have decided to respond. And the Super Bowl this year is in Northern California. And that is the headquarters of Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi and just this whole revolutionary Marxist left wing. That's their headquarters, Northern California. And so they've decided they're going to have a response to Charlie Kirk and the whole Christian revolution that seems to be going on. We're everybody's coming out of the closet and marking their lines in the sand. And the National Football League has decided who they stand with. And the reason why this is so emotional for me is that so much of my identity, so much of my success, life success, is attached to football. I have a deep love affair, affinity, loyalty to football. You know, there's part of me that wrongly, keep in mind I said wrongly, believes that all of my success or whatever level of success I had, it's all attached to football. That no one would, without football, no one would have ever heard of Jason Whitlock outside of the east side of Indianapolis. But because of football, someone like me was able to come from nothing, father that didn't graduate high school, a mother that was a factory worker, parents that divorced when I was 5 years old, someone that wasn't the greatest high school student. But because of football, I was able to get a football scholarship, attend Ball State University, have some of the scales come off my eyes and see the opportunities that America has to offer to young men and women who are just willing to put a little effort into showing up on time and being an accountable person and just the opportunities that were out there. When I say I come from nothing, I mean, I mean that in the most respectful way or positive way that I can in terms of, I'm not some silver spoon kid.
There you go.
You know, that football opened doors for me, and football helped shape my worldview. It was football and growing up at 25th Street Baptist Church that shaped my worldview and perspective and led me down a path to where I could have success here in America and do things for myself and my family that I never imagined. And so when I think about football, I have all those warm and fuzzy, just gratitude feelings about. I can go all the way back to Mr. Neely, my first football coach in 4th grade for the Dallas Cowboys.
I got y'all.
I can think about Mr. Neely and that experience. YouTube, the most powerful force in American culture, says, hey, Jay-Z, come over here and black it up for us at halftime. And by black it up, we mean bring that demonic energy, bring that hip hop over here. And so Bad Bunny, Puerto Rican rapper, not one song does he sing in English. Not one. So we're about to have a halftime show where the most of the audience will have no idea what's going on. But I guarantee you, Bad Bunny's going to put on a drag show at halftime. Because That's how he got here.
Wow. I mean, that's crazy. To even think that that's what's going to happen. That Bad Bunny is, and exactly like he don't speak no English. We in America. NFL is the biggest sport in the world. NFL football, the most successful, biggest league in the world. So this is the biggest stage in the world. American football, you have a Spanish rapper who don't do no songs in English. It's going to be up there dressed in drag, speaking a language that we have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
By redefining masculinity, by dressing up in women's clothing, by pretending, well, I'm not gay, I'm sexually fluid, I might.
Like, what is this? Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Might get into men later in life, but I'm sure going, what is that a picture of? That's not Bad Bunny. Anyway, I'm sure going, that was Bad Bunny with the breast out.
Yeah. That's wild.
The National Football League is going to put on a halftime drag show.
Wow. Wow.
If you live in an Oklahoma zip code and have zero.
The National Football League is going to put on a drag show. Look at this. Look at this.
I can't do it.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God.
And I'm telling you, I love football, but I fear God more than I love football. They're grooming our babies. We're going to pay a price for this.
They definitely grooming the kids, man. They definitely grooming the kids. And that's what I mean. Like, come on, man. They trying to take the innocence of our children. And that's where that's where we supposed to draw the line in the sand at. Like, this not just affecting, the way America and everything, just Christianity and so on and so forth, this affecting our children.
They're destroying babies. That's what this is about. Hey, we're going to bring Bad Bunny to the halftime, the biggest platform in all of American popular culture, maybe the biggest platform in all of global culture.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a drag show.
Wow.
With somebody named Bad Bunny.
And that's what I mean. All the players got to do, man, is stand against this. If the NFL say, no, man, everybody sign a petition, all the players, like, we're not going to even perform. If you're going to allow that performance, we're not performing. Now, which one is more important? You want us to play? Just like everybody was able to take a knee during the Colin Kaepernick bullshit, everybody should be able to come together like butt cheeks, white and black or indifferent, and say, we are not about to allow them to put this performance on especially on the stage that we have set to be the biggest stage in America, in the world, possibly. We set this stage up, a men's sport. Set this stage up, and you're going to come out here and put some fucking, oh, come on, man. Like, that's all it takes. It take a lot of us, but if the players say no matter what team make it, we not playing if this dude is performing at the half. Period.
Someone's got to be fired. This cannot be tolerated. We can't just look the other way.
No, again, man, that's all the players got to do. And if they allow this bullshit, it shows you how lost we are. That's why they try to keep us so lost. And so, oh my God, this is disgusting. That's all the players. Again, man, when is we going to stand for something? When the fuck is Americans, not black, white, just Americans as American people, When are we gonna say not today, not on our watch? You're not doing that. We're not gonna let you get away with this. I see it happening in all the other countries when they government try to just put shit on them and so on and so forth, and it'll be a war because the people will say no. Why? What's wrong with us? Why don't we say no? Why don't we fight back against shit like this? We want to fight back against Black Lives Matter and racism and all of this other bullshit. When we see clearly they're trying to groom our children into some drag, trans, all this gay shit. They're trying to groom our children for it. They put it in the cartoons. They're doing the most. And we keep consuming it. We keep allowing our children to consume it. Nobody stands against the shit. We just go along with the times. Oh, it's just the times. Oh, it's just the times. No, fuck the times. It's the time where we need to start standing up for something and stop falling for every fucking thing, man.
Well, we can't just, well, it's the NFL, and I love to gamble. And I like Patrick Mahomes. What else am I going to do on a Sunday? At some point, and this is why this is my sports has been such a big part of my life.
Yeah.
But they're putting me in an impossible position. There's no way I can support this Super Bowl. I can't do it.
Not at all. I can't support the NFL, period. Just on the fact that
they're grooming babies at halftime of the Super Bowl, and we're just supposed to take it?
Yeah, I'm not watching no fucking NFL. Zero. Period.
Well, what are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing, Jason. Shit.
This isn't. I'm just gonna keep it real. I talk about sports because the excuse I've been giving myself, and there is truth to it, but it's an excuse. I stay involved with sports. I love it, but the excuse I can explain the world to people through sports, and we all like to watch sports. And this is an easy way for me to explain to you, hey, here's what they're doing to America. You can see it in the sports world. But at some point, I can't do it. It's no different than at some point, and this sounds like a joke, but it's the truth. It's like, I love Ronald McDonald, but I just couldn't do it anymore. And so I haven't. I don't go to McDonald's. Been more than 3 years. Love him. I love football. I love all the people that touched my life through football, pushed me in a better direction, from Tony Burchett to Lee Dilk to Jerry Stauffer to Larry Willen to Rick Gray to Giannis Janelson. That was my 7th grade football coach. Mr. Inman, my 9th grade football coach. Hell, Dave Magazoo, I hated him at Ball State, but what an incredible influence. Rick Minner, Paul Shadell, L.C. Cole, Dennis Hunt. Love these guys. Love football. My teammates from football, holy cow. But I feel like I gotta let this go. This is a demonic force. And you're making too much of it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. When all these sports leagues keep partnering with all these gangster, hip-hop, demon-possessed, I almost said the F word, gay rappers, from Diddy on down to this clown, they're telling us in big, bold letters, We hate Jesus. But you keep watching. You keep supporting. Some of y'all said, hey, man, the Cowboys and the Packers was 40-40 game last night. Man, it was incredible. Went all the way to overtime to 40-40. Jordan Love, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Just talk about that, Jason.
No.
This thing with bad, but it hit me like a ton of bricks. I mean, because it's what we talk about on this show all the time. I sit here, they don't respect us. They don't respect fans. They don't respect Americans. And this is the biggest example of it. They're doing a halftime show that 95% of you will have no idea what's going on other than you're being treated to a drag show. And your kids will be watching. And you'll have to explain to your kids, why is this man dressed like a woman for part of this halftime show? They want to normalize that for you and your kids. Right now, I'm just talking about the spiritual aspect of what they're doing, which is clearly the most important part of this.
Clearly. Come on. Preach.
But it goes beyond the spiritual. Not that there's anything really beyond the spiritual, but this is all very political.
Man.
They've yanked their penises out and they're flashing it and slapping it across our face.
Oh, God. God.
This.
I tried not to laugh. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. We can't. Listen, go back, Jason. What you say they doing, this was hilarious. Hey, he ain't said nothing, no lie. And he just said they doing what?
They don't respect fans. They don't respect Americans. And this is the biggest example of it. They're doing a halftime show that 95% of you will have no idea what's going on other than you're being treated to a drag show. And your kids will be watching. And you'll have to explain to your kids, why is this man dressed like a woman for part of this halftime show?
Right here.
They want to normalize that for you and your kids.
That's the truth. They want to normalize that. They want to normalize it, and they want to make you feel like you're a bad person if you're against it.
Right now, I'm just talking about the spiritual aspect of what they're doing, which is clearly the most important part of this.
Clearly the most. It's the spiritual warfare. It's not black against white. It's good versus evil. Keep preaching. This is what I've been saying.
But it goes beyond the spiritual. Not that there's anything really beyond the spiritual, but this is all very political. They've yanked their penises out and they're flashing it and slapping it across our face.
Across your face. They yanked their penis out and they slapping it across our face. That's such a, listen, Jason, I know he ain't trying to be funny, and that wasn't funny, but it was funny because it's the truth. This is what I've been telling y'all. Same thing goes with Caitlin Clark and what she's dealing with the powers that be. The reason being is because she will not submit to this type of activities, these type of things, push these type of agendas. This shit is serious. My goodness, man. And it's blatant right in front of our face. They don't even care. And again, what are we going to do about it?
I'll come back to the higher level here in a second. But this is political.
Oh, they're going to go in.
What they're doing, this is an anti-ICE rally. This is Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris, the whole political left coming together and say, hey, man, y'all want to keep doing these ICE raids? Well, we're going to go Ice Ice Baby on. Y'all remember Ice Ice Baby? Y'all remember Vanilla Ice? That's Gavin Newsom in Northern California. They don't like ICE. They don't want immigrants being shipped back to their homeland. What music artist has come out and said until the Super Bowl, I'll never perform in America again because of ICE, because of their immigration policies? Bad Bunny, he said that. He made that proclamation that he will not perform in America.
And fans, again, man, too, we can control that. This Super Bowl should not even have fans. If you buy a ticket to the Super Bowl, oh my God, you support this then. That means you support this and you clueless. And it's going to be so many people that's going to buy tickets. It's going to be sold out, which is that to me shows another problem. And because I was going to say everybody walk away at the halftime show, but you shouldn't purchase a ticket anyways if they keep this performer performing at halftime. You shouldn't purchase a ticket. Tickets are not on sale right now. We can make a statement as the people. If the players don't want to make a statement and say, we're not planning that bullshit, if he's performing, the people, us, we can make a statement and say, I'm not purchasing no ticket to come to no Super Bowl, nor going to watch it if that's what you're doing. So we got to show these people, man, that we can control the narrative as well.
I think we got a clip of him saying it. No. That's no quote. We got the quote. There were many reasons why I didn't show up in the United States, and none of them were out of hate. I performed there many times. All of the shows have been successful. All of them have been magnificent. I've enjoyed connecting with Latinos who have been living in the United States, but specifically for a residency here in Puerto Rico when we are unincorporated territory of the United States. People from the U.S. could come here to see the show. Latinos and Puerto Ricans of the United States could also travel here or to any part of the world. But there was an issue of like, effing ICE could be outside my concert. And it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about. This is Gavin Newsom and the anti-ICE crowd trolling Donald Trump and MAGA. This is their rally, their open borders, pro-globalism rally that they're having with the Super Bowl. This is their response to MAGA and Trump and Charlie Kirk and a Christian revival and an America First agenda. Hey, we control the National Football League. We control popular culture. We control the television networks that brainwash and program your kids and you.
And you.
And we're going to use those platforms to promote what we want promoted. And we believe in globalism. And we believe in open borders. And we hate Donald Trump. And we hate MAGA. And we hate Jesus Christ. And so we're going to take the Super Bowl and we're going to reach out to 120 million Americans and hold an anti-ICE rally. We don't care if ICE agents fear for their lives, are being attacked. we don't care if we stir up more hatred of these ICE agents who are trying to control our borders, who are trying to make America safe for Americans. We will put targets on their back. We will hold a massive anti-ICE rally during the Super Bowl. This is amazing.
It's amazing. Shit.
We cannot support this. We can't just, I don't think we have to accept this.
No, we don't.
I think we can raise enough hell.
We should.
That they will back off this decision. I think this is a line in the sand that we must draw. Because I tell you guys this over and over and over again. I just want it to sink in. American sports, we built it. Christians. We organized sports. We built it. Late 1800s, early 1900s, the Young Men's Christian Association, the YMCA.
Come on, praise Jay.
They have come and invaded and taken over our industry.
Yeah, and we allowing it.
And made it antithetical, hostile to Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
And we don't think this is worth fighting for?
Ouchie. Yes, it is.
Just give it up, surrender. They've got...
Exactly. Like, same thing they doing with Caitlin Clark. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I know, it's the same thing. This is why I say we got to fight. Because this is why I go so hard. Because I know this is what she's dealing with. I know it's because of her character, her beliefs, and her standing on business on not pushing their agendas of all of this type of shit. They would love for her to push these agendas. As you see, they signing off on this. The NFL signing off on a drag show with a motherfucker who don't even speak English, who not even from this country. You gonna put that person on this stage? This cuts the fucking cake for me. You're going to put him who is anti-ICE out loud in America on the biggest stage to perform, who said he don't even want to come back and perform, and so on and so forth in America. This is beyond. And again, if they will sign off on that, you talking about some of the most powerfulest people in America who own these NFL teams. If they will sign off on that, so you don't just look at the NFL just like as some letters. No, these are billionaires who own these teams, and they're signing off on this. Because it don't matter if Jay-Z is the guy to hire. No. If the owner said, what? No, that ain't happening. It won't happen. It's simple as that. If the owner said, actually, just because Jay-Z, since you thought that was going to happen, guess what? You're fired. You're fired, brother. We can't we can't trust you, sir. We can't trust you to make the right decisions, I guess. Somebody hired the wrong guy. But no, that's not happening. What's happening is we'll sign off on that. These are powerful people who don't give a fuck about money. They can shit it out their ass. Y'all don't understand that part of it. What's the most important thing to these type of people is pushing the narratives and agendas on the children and us.
We can't do it. We at some point This is the NFL's Bud Light moment. This is their Target moment. This is their Dylan Mulvaney. Bad Bunny is Dylan Mulvaney. What? I'm begging, I'm asking, I'm pleading. I don't have all the ideas, but I know we have to draw a line in the sand right here. This is our industry. We built it. We support it. We're the ones that watch it. We're the ones that really care about it. Yes, has the left come in and benefited from it and reaping the spoils? They don't really care about sports. That's why they're changing it.
Yeah, they changed that just like see the Freemasons, they took it and changed it. But no, Christianity, it definitely was the founder of sports, I should say. I'm just saying. But I get what y'all going to. I get where you're going.
They want football destroyed, and they're destroying it by undermining their base and reimagining football as some sort of DEI, gay lab rat experiment. You can't get a country music star on at halftime. You can't get anybody that's pro-America on at halftime. This has been going on since even before 2019 and Jay-Z's takeover, but it's certainly been accelerated since Jay-Z took over. Everything that the National Football League supports, from the slogans on the field to the Super Bowl halftime, every single bit of it is anti-American and anti-Jesus Christ. And we just keep taking it because we love to gamble. We love gambling more than we fear Jesus. And that has to stop.
That's the See, when he keeps saying, gee, this is why I'm not a religious person. Right? I'm not a religious person, I'm not a Christian, I'm a Muslim, because I don't do all of that. Fear Jesus, no, God. Now, some equate Jesus with God and say it's all the same and so on and so forth, and I understand the metaphorical part of it. And shout out to Jerry right here. What does it say? Want to get real, the letter J did not exist before 1524. Do you understand that you are being played with the name Jesus? This is not the name of the Savior, demonic. See, shout out to Jerry, man, because Jerry understand that his name is for real Airy. His name is really Airy. You know what I mean? There's no J. When they say the J is silent all the damn time, no, it's not damn J. But but yeah, and that right there being said, which I got to do some more detail and look research on that. But I have heard that before, and I know that to be true. So that's why I put it up too. And yeah, so it's not when people think Jesus, I think that's a throw off. It's Jesus, because Jesus has been real and was set as a prophet. I always looked at Jesus as a prophet, right? The main one. The main, that's how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel like, but all of that, you know, because we all son of gods, right? So yeah, Jesus is like the favorite in a sense. If you want to call him Jesus, if you want to, because he got many different names. So that's why it's all, to me, it's about believing in a higher power. Whatever you choose to call him, that's what you call him. Fine, Danny. I don't believe you cook off of calling him what you believe you want to, as you see as what you in your heart and soul feel as the Lord and Savior. You call him that by that name, whether it's Jesus, whether it's God, whether it's Allah, whether it's Akbar, whether it's Hova, whatever you want to go. You call him.
And yes, I'm talking to my
as long as you call
self, but I'm talking to all of us. They're gonna put on a drag show at halftime of the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh shit. Hey,
this is insanity.
Insanity. Hey, shout out to Jason. Hey man, I said, hey, look, when I heard him drop the F-bomb, I said, yeah, he fired up, folks. He sincerely is on.
Since Jay-Z took over.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that the National Football League supports, from the slogans on the field to the Super Bowl halftime, every single bit of it is anti-American and anti-Jesus Christ. And we just keep taking it because we love to gamble.
Damn.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your...
We love gambling more than we fear Jesus, and that has to stop. And yes, I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to all of us. They're going to put on a drag show at halftime of the fucking Super Bowl.
I don't mean to laugh, man. But hey, they gonna put on the fucking Super Bowl. I felt that when he said that. I felt it when he said it. Yeah, he ain't playing games.
This is insanity.
Insanity.
We're all going to burn in hell because of it. You can't do this to young people. You wonder why our country's such a mess? You wonder why our kids are a hot mess? We abort them in the womb and we brainwash them into Satanism if they escape the womb.
That was tough. Yeah, that's tough.
I'm from Robbie Starbuck to Matt Walsh to Jack Posobiec to Tucker Carlson to Glenn Beck, whoever I got to reach out to. Patrick Bet-David. Anybody. We have to put a stop to this.
I'm with you.
We have to say this is unacceptable. To ministers, Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Tony Evans.
Everybody.
We have Tony Evans we have his son played in the National Football League.
Yeah.
We have to draw a line in a sand here. On Super Bowl Sunday, what's the date in February? We should be holding church services, church parties, church services at 7 p.m. Super Bowl.
Hold on, let me get into it because everybody don't believe in Christianity, and I understand that. So, and let's get into. Oh, hold on, he about to get into. Hold on, yeah, we can't miss this one. We can't miss when he get into this right here.
Z, rapper, drug dealer, unrepentant thug, criminal. Rumors of him and kids and all. How did we get where he's in control of Super Bowl halftime, the greatest platform, cultural platform we have to offer?
Yeah.
And I want to start out that, but before Jay-Z, in terms of how we got here, this morning I thought about, like, what would be a song that would represent my feelings on this. And what came to my mind was, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. And it's funny that I thought of Twisted Sister because all I knew was the name of the song. I didn't know who sang it. And then I went, oh yeah, Twisted Sister, 1984. Then I watched the video. And I was like, oh, here's where it started. Or here's a big smoking gun. Twisted Sister, a bunch of dudes that dressed up like girls. The video starts with a kid in his bedroom and his dad's coming in yelling at him about him and his guitar, and let's say the kid's 14, 15 years old, and then the kid spins around and turns into an adult version of himself, and he's the long-haired dude that looks like a woman. I think the guy's name is D. Snyder, and he's singing, "We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore," and I'm like, wow, in 1984, we didn't realize it, but Twisted Sister came out with the transgender national anthem. We're not gonna take it anymore.
Wow.
Go watch the song. Listen to the lyrics. It's clear as day what they're talking about. The transgenders are coming. And they're not gonna take it anymore.
I was 2 years old.
This is like
Imagine that.
Antifa's theme song.
Yep.
And I'm like, this has been going on in music, the Bad Bunny part, it started out in metal and the hair bands. And I know many of you are saying, I could have told you that. I was telling you that then, blah. But it all makes sense now.
Wow.
Bad Bunny is the grandchild of Twisted Sister. And this is what the music industry has been about, grooming your kids.
Yeah.
And they did. Go watch We're Not Gonna Take It.
Yeah.
And it was a message to your kids. Young boys, grow up to look like women and put on mascara, grab a guitar, and tell the world we're not gonna take it anymore. And if we don't get what we want, we're gonna burn and loot cities, and we're going to assassinate the people we don't like. And we'll do school shootings too, because we're not gonna take it anymore.
Wow. Good.
And so I'm telling you, Bad Bunny's the grandchild of Twisted Sister. Jay-Z's just the parent. And so Jay-Z comes in and they blackmail the NFL, Colin Kaepernick. Just to remind you all that what happened was Colin Kaepernick, 2016, takes a knee, starts all this. The National Football League is racist. The National Football League doesn't like hip hop. I'm about to blow my nose. I apologize. Media conversation about how racist the NFL is, and he's been blackballed. And the NFL just doesn't care about black people. And the next thing you know, they start on social media that black artists just won't cooperate with the NFL. They want nothing to do with the NFL halftime show. And Roger Goodell and his flunkies, Troy Vincent, who I'll get into here in a minute, oh, we got a problem. We can't get black artists to play at the Super Bowl, which was a lie and a joke. And they used the 2019, and this criticism really heated up in 2019 when Maroon 5 was picked to play at the Super Bowl. Uninspired choice, but who cares? It's the Super Bowl halftime. And so what they did as a compromise in 2019, trying to quiet the critics, the initial deal, this is February of 2019, what they did to quiet the critics, oh, black people, black artists won't play the Super Bowl. They created a fake problem. Trust me, football fans, real football fans, the people that actually watch the Super Bowl, let's say 80 million people that actually watch the Super Bowl because they care about the Super Bowl, the extra 20, whatever, they don't really matter. But no one cares who the Super Bowl halftime, no one was upset that Maroon 5 was upset or was the Super Bowl halftime pick. But because they could control the algorithms on Twitter at that time, and not that they can't now, but they really could back then, they created the perception that the NFL had this massive problem. Oh, black music artists won't play the Super Bowl. Oh, how can the Super Bowl even happen? Black artists won't sing at halftime. Fiddler won't come out of his slave quarters to play his fiddle at the Super Bowl halftime. We must do something. Because that's who these Negroes are. They're fiddler.
Sheesh. They fiddlers, and look, hey, Jason,
I
man,
first picked up.
Sheesh.
For those of you that haven't watched Roots, Fiddler was the slave that came out and entertained Massa Reynolds and everybody. And he was chosen to train Kunta Kinte on how to be a slave. Fiddler. That's who Jay-Z is. Anyway, they create this myth. Fiddler won't come out and play, as if Fiddler doesn't do what he's told.
As though he talking about who all Jay-Z put on the rosters when he got hired. But I wanted to get into real quick who the NFL right here. The NFL football operations, when he breaking this down on Troy Vincent, everybody who's Roger Goodell's right-hand man and the people that's hired to run the football operations in football.
That bend over backwards trying to prove that they're not racist, and I don't want to be anything like them because they're cowards. They refuse to stand up for Jesus Christ because that may get them called racist. Or an Uncle Tom, or a coon, or a sellout. And so I went and looked up Troy Vincent and his team. Counting Troy Vincent, this is a 19-person staff that runs football operations for the NFL.
Wow. 19.
I'm going to read through all of these names, and then I'm going to help you identify the color and gender of this NFL operations team.
Now, see, he really goes, so you go to his page and or his channel and check out each one that he say. But I just want us to look. I ain't going to say their names or nothing, right? I just want us to look. Black man, right? He's the first one. Second one, white lady. Third one, black man on the list. Fourth one, white man. Black woman. White woman, black man, white woman, black man. I think he a white man. He look like a mix. He might be black. White man for sure. Mexican, black, a different ethnicity, and then an Asian one. Okay, so let's look first. Let's count out how many women. I want to count the women. And trust me, their positions are crazy. I would advise you go check out this part on his page and listen to him break all the way down. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 women. 7 women. Right? Out of the 7 women, how many black? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them black. Out of the 7 women, 1 is an Asian. So 3 white women, 3 black women, 1 Asian. Right? Now, how many men? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So how many black men? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 black men out of the 12. And the other ones is some white and then some Asian and then another ethnicity. But majority black people. How many black altogether? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 19. More than half of them are black. So again, ladies and gentlemen, when people try to do the racism, stop this, and all that victimhood playing, and then you go and look and see people that's running the NFL behind the scene football operations is mainly black men and women, right? And you'd be like, wow, yeah, didn't know that, did you? You probably thought it was a bunch of white people all in one room. Nah, this is a cookout. As Jason said, this is a fucking cookout, and they ain't really, boy, I tell you, this is division, equality, whatever that DI shit is. This is crazy work right here to me. It's crazy work. This many women involved in football operations. And again, so I don't know, man. We need to definitely boycott the NFL. We need to definitely stand for something. Go against this whole halftime show. It does not need to be performed. They need to put a stop to it immediately. And we need to put the pressure on them to stop that immediately. And it's just crazy, all these black folks. And this is what they're allowing. This is what black people allowing. Obama, you allowing the LGBTQ to have a name and community and all of these crazy shits. And then, this is just wild. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here, y'all, man. It's been fun. Appreciate y'all rocking out for the whole stream. We had a good fun, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Come back for the game. 8:30. I will be streaming probably 20, 15 minutes before the game. And we're going to watch together, man. It's going to be fun times. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.